morning all. Here we are at Parks and it's freezing. Yeah, we're just packing up and heading over to Scone. Just got the tent to pack up. It's all covered in dew and what have you, but it's a bit damp here this morning, but sun's coming up behind us, so as soon as that comes up over the horizon we'll be off the ground and heading over to Scone. So yeah, alright, I'll catch up with you guys. I better pack up. Yeah, time is of the essence this morning, so I don't need any fuel, so yeah, I'll grab some over at Scone when I get there. I'll see you soon. Well, here we are, we're ready to go. Plane's been checked over, we're all good to go, and yeah, it's freezing and sun's coming up, so it's the coldest part of the day, but anyway, we better get going. We're running a little bit late, so alright, here we go. Off, throttle opens in, now switch on, full area. Alright, clear prop. Alright, beautiful morning once again down here at Parks, apart from being a bit cold. Yeah, all things, we've just checked the plane out, everything's good. So we're just waiting for it to warm up a little bit more, and then we'll get going. Do an ignition check and get going. Parks traffic, Jabiru 8386, entering and rolling 04 for departure. Parks traffic.
Parks, reset.
Parks traffic, Jabiru 8386, entering and rolling 04 for departure to the west. Parks traffic. Alright, we're all good to go. Alright, we're off the ground. I got a bit of crosswind taken off then, and sort of pushed me across the airstrip a little bit. Anyway, we're off the ground. We're away. We're good. .85 knots, climbing at 1,000 feet a minute. You'd have to be happy with that. Parks traffic, Jabiru 8386 is departing downwind for Scone. Climbing through 2,500 to 3,000 feet. Parks traffic. And my radio's working great. That's even better.
Parks traffic, Orion 2 Tango Delta, taxi holding point 22, Parks.
Alright, we're cruising. Into the sun as well. God, you know what? I've never actually taken off into the sun. This is a whole new experience. Windscreen's a little bit dirty on the inside because it was so dewy last night. It was unbelievable. Alright, well, yesterday I should have put in the previous video. Last night ended up with you know, a couple of beers around the campsite. They had, I should have got it on camera, but anyway, my battery went flat. So, yeah, they had, a presentation around the campsite. So there was all sorts of quirky sort of stuff that, you know, they gave awards for, and yeah, like from the oldest guy there to, or the oldest pilot there, I should say, who was 83, correction. But I do actually know a bloke there that was 84, and he didn't put his hand up. So that's the sort of guy he is. And anyway, yeah, all sorts of stuff. It was really cool. And yeah, and then they had food on and, you know, what have you, and a few beers. And yeah, I just had a couple of beers. I was pretty tired after being up since 4:30 yesterday morning. And yeah, so I ended up going to bed, and I had a great night's sleep, which is really good, and I feel great. I feel really, really good. And then I got up this morning, and lo and behold, if the boys from Adelaide, yeah, my mate Richard and his mates, they all had coffee going when I got up, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I thought, God, I'm going to be the only one up here. It was still dark when I got up, so yeah, and lo and behold, they had coffee going. So yeah, I managed to get a coffee off them, which was very nice. And then thank you gents, and great meeting you guys too, by the way. It was really cool. And yeah, they'd come over from Adelaide. I think their flight time was like 4.5 hours or something like that. They stopped at Hay overnight, out in the middle of Australia, out in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, and then yeah, and then ventured over to Parks yesterday morning. So likewise. So yeah, it was just really cool. It was a great night. It was really cool. Yesterday was really cool. I met up with a couple of people that I hadn't seen for a while too. And yeah, it was good. Planes were excellent. Everything was excellent. Could have been a few more there. In saying that, like we had some really rough weather on the Friday. So yeah, it blew a gale and it was just horrible. So yeah, I think that probably put crowds off a little bit, which is a bit of a shame really, because it's a great event. There was quite a few people there. I'd be interested to know how many people actually came through the gate, but yeah, it's a great event, great for RAOs. RAOs did a great job there, seminars, information, all sorts of stuff. It was top notch. So, you know, when the next one's on, I'm not sure whether they'll have one yearly just yet. But yeah, when the next one's on, if you're, you know, interested in RAOs or pilot in general for that matter, yeah, it's worth going to. So yeah, it's just a good event. It's worth going to. Very frankly, yeah, there's a lot of smiles going on there, and you know what I hear is a lot of laughing. Now, when you hear that, you're you're on a good thing. You're on a good thing, and you know, like it just even this morning, God, we're all sort of half awake and trying to make coffee and stuff like that. Freezing cold. My feet are absolutely freezing. I wish I had bought a bit heavier socks, and I'm pleased I'm not flying in thongs like I normally do in Queensland, or bare feet, or whatever. So yeah, and I don't have cab heat in here, so it's not too bad. It's actually warmer. It's actually warmer than what it was yesterday. Oh, yes. Where are we? No, it's about the same temperature, 5 degrees Celsius in the air at the moment. So it's pretty cold. So anyway. So it's absolutely beautiful morning out here this morning. Like, couldn't ask for better. This is like Australia. How much better can you get? This country's unreal. It's just got a government that's destroying it. I came across this place yesterday. I think it's called Wellington, and the amount of solar panels that was there. I wish I'd got it on camera. I was so over it. This place, he must have sold his whole farm to solar panels. It's unreal. Not one single solar panel on that property recoups the amount of carbon that was created in the making of it. Like, how does it possibly make sense? I think I need to have a coffee. I need to have some coffee. This plane's just running beautiful. Temperatures, pressure are really, really good. Yeah, yesterday it ranked great. But yeah, anyway, coffee. Given that, what are they called? The Yeti. I was given that when I was working in Adelaide. Yeah, they're really, really good, those Yetis. The guy on the job actually lost one. He was really big. That was a big water flask that he... Alright, well, we're cruising 2,800 revs. But we've got a bit of a headwind, so we're doing 95 knots ground speed at the moment, and yeah, we're doing 105 knots airspeed. So we've got a 10 knot headwind at the moment, not real good. Anyway, so be it. We use 10% more fuel. That's going to not be a lot over an hour and a half.
And Fox traffic, Hangar 2 Delta is final approach 04, touch and go, Fox.
Instead of using 30 litres, we're going to use 33 litres, so that's pretty good. Put up with that. And there's no rush. Yeah, we've got some pretty big hills in front of us here, a bit of tiger country for a bit. View is absolutely stunning, it's pretty special, but yeah, I'm climbing up to 5,000 feet, and yeah, so altitude being your best friend sometimes, so, and it'll be a little bit bumpy as well, so higher amplitude.
So we're doing that's final, runway 09.
Yeah. Alright, it's time for some breakfast. I've just grabbed a packet of shapes and yeah, I'll bang these down. I'll have a breakfast when I get to Scone, obviously, but feeling a bit peckish. Still got a bit of coffee left. But yeah, we're tracking pretty well. We're almost over a little town called Mudgee, which is out in the hills, beautiful part of the world. And yeah, I'll put in a radio call, 10 nautical miles out, so I'll put another one of those in over Mudgee in a minute. Then, what do we got? 40 minutes to Scone. Yeah, Mudgee traffic, Jabiru 8386, currently overhead at 5,000 feet, and we are tracking to Scone, tracking to the east, and we'll maintain 5,000 feet. Mudgee traffic. Have a look at this scenery.
It is wrong.
I know I keep raving on about it, but yeah, pretty good this time of morning.
We're going to pull up at Blake and we're going to go have a look at the
off the 10 knot headwind again. Can't believe it.
Mate, have a good one.
Anyway.
Beautiful day for it.
As per the guy that just spoke to me, the helicopter, it is a beautiful day for it. Well, we've made it to Scone. That was busy. Scone traffic, Jabiru 8386, clear of all runways, Scone.
Scone Aerodrome. Airfield lighting on.
Helicopter final, we're doing
have a look at this. This is something else.
Go around for a second try.
Up around, probably going around.
Get to left Bravo, track runway 11.
God, there's heaps of people here. This is so cool. I ended up doing a wheeler coming in. It was a little bit hairy. I got a bloody crosswind and yeah, it was a bit, heart was in my mouth and landed on bitumen again. Oh yeah, it's not for this plane, let me tell you. Anyway, we're almost about to park up. We're just taxiing now. Right in a bit. Yeah, we're just taxiing now, and yeah, we're about to park up. So, yeah, this is pretty exciting stuff, and I've got like one of my besties waiting for me when I'm here. So that's going to be so good. But yeah, anyway, the crowd would never have seen a taildragger Jabiru land here before. So, yeah. Anyway, we shall find a nice little spot to park. This is pretty exciting stuff. Very exciting. It's good. I can't wait to see me mate. That's going to be so cool. Oh, there's heaps of planes here. There's heaps coming in. They're all over the place. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now on descent.
Okay, well, we're at Scone. This is so cool. It's on the airplane here. Yeah, there's heaps here, and heaps coming in. Yeah, it's all a bit busy actually, but you know, like everyone just stuck to the rules, and we all ended up coming in one after the other. And guys, to their credit, they go off the airstrip pretty quick. So, but anyway, I'm going to catch up with a mate now. Got to call him home. To let my better half know that I've landed safe and sound. And all right, I'll catch you guys again soon. This is going to be so good. We're going to have a ball today out here. I've been wanting to do this for years, so I feel blessed. Actually, I actually feel blessed. This is so good. So, yeah. God, have a look at these, will you? This is something a bit special. God, it's completely armed as well. How good's that? You wouldn't see too many of these armed. That's something else. The auxiliary tanks, fuel tanks on it, the whole bit. That is something else. Oh yeah, look at this. Spitfire. You can't get much better than that. Oh, another P-51 Mustang. Yeah, that's a bit special. Oh, I just love those aeroplanes. Oh yeah. There's heaps of people here. Oh, have a look at this, will you? God almighty. Oh, Corsair over here. Hello, mate. Have a look at this, will you? Isn't that something else? Because you actually, you know, when you're standing up next to them, you can't get over the actual size of them. So yeah, there's just heaps of planes here. Actually, this is a good view of just pan around here. Mustangs, Spitfires, God, my favourite aircraft of all time. This is something else. So yeah, how that's that, eh? Alright, I better go and catch up with me mate, he's waiting for me. He'll be about 10 beers down by the time I get to you. So anyway, I better find him. We've got a gold class ticket for the day, and we are doing a tour like through the Warbirds workshop as well. So yeah, that'll be really cool. But yeah, anyway, I better go and find my buddy Mitch. There's all sorts of stuff here. There's all sorts of stuff. Have a look around there, everybody. And then in front of me here, we've got aeroplanes, we've got cars, we've got all sorts of stuff happening. This big hangar over the back here is where the workshop's going to be, that we'll be going to. So yeah, that'll be really cool. Heaps of vintage stuff. So anyway, I've got to get to the main gate and pick up my ticket. I might be wondering where I got to. So yeah, they're going to scan me in and give me all this special stuff, little lanyard and stuff. So yeah, anyway, better get going. Oh, all right. Well, this is our gold class area. I'll pan around here, the grandstand, etc. So I better find Mitch. You'll be in the tent, no doubt. Well, they're firing a couple of aeroplanes up. This is pretty exciting stuff. You can see old mate. This is me buddy Mitch. I've been hanging out to see God knows how long. And yeah, so we're bloody finally caught up, which is really, really cool. Better late than never. Yeah, better late than never. And better get a beer down. All right, let's get one. Anyway, we're about to head into the workshop now. This is going to be a bit special. So a young lad showing us. He's got a P51 Mustang shirt on. That's got to be a good start to the day. All right. Let's go. Let's go, brother.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, have a look at this. Right, so...
Take pictures, don't like things, have fun.
So, what do we got here? This is a fuselage for a... Oh, P51 Mustang fuselage. How good's that? Oh, that's a bit special. Yeah, the guys are actually working on these as we speak. Got the workshop's a little bit cleaner than mine, eh?
Not a real workshop though. Where's the beer fruit here?
I'm sure there'll be one hidden away somewhere.
It's the fire.
Oh, this is a Spitfire. So this is the jig for a Spitfire fuselage. How good's that? That's not a bad looking jig, mate. That's very nice. I would add one extra thing so you could spin it upside down. Oh yeah, and then we've got more in here. Wow. This is pretty good. It's a lot cleaner than my workshop, that's for sure. Oh, look at these lovely bits and pieces here. Oh, no, hey, actually, we're looking at airplanes, aren't we? Not tooling and I can't think of the English wheel press. That's it. They're a bit special for rolling out panels, that's for sure. Merlin engine here. Look at that. Isn't that something else? Groover, you name it. And we have in the background here, not sure, we'll find out. And we've got a Spitfire here. Look at that, beautiful. Actually, that's not far off being in the air. Wings. This is something else. We gotta love those aeroplanes. Just a whole heap of power. Beautiful lines, everything. All right. Oh, then we've got a little model down here. P51 Mustang. How good's that? I've got to have a bit closer look at this, I think. There's a little model on the ground here. Well, wow. Wouldn't you just love to hop in that? How's the angle of the flaps fully extended? Holy moly. Unreal. That is unreal. Oh, look at this little fella here. Looking like he's about to take off. Gotta love it when kids love aeroplanes, don't you? I just loved them as a kid. Oh, look at this. This is very, very well finished. So these guys are banging out replicas that are so close to the original. It isn't funny. Yeah, pretty special, really. I didn't realise the door was down on the other side. How do you reckon you're going that, mate? Reckon you'd have a crack? Have a bit of a go?
I'll do it once already.
I would love to do it.
See how crowbar.
Ooh! Well, you wouldn't.
Change the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know where the wheel brace is, so it must be somewhere.
Look at the amount of connections in the bike.
Oh, yeah, no, if you went upside down, you'd probably feel it, I'd imagine. And a few of them did.
Fundamental floor as well. No cup holder in this.
No.
There was absolutely no protection whatsoever.
No. And guys were hopping in these with 20 hours under their belt.
Yeah, 20-year-olds.
Taildragger, the whole bit.
Yeah.
20-year-olds trying to fly. You got all that horsepower. Absolutely massive amount of horsepower pulling you along.
Yeah.
It would have been coming into land, probably taking off. Be scary enough, but coming into land, I could absolutely guarantee you would be, like, it would be scary on your first landings. You get 2 or 3 out of the way, probably get used to it a bit, but...
No simulators back then.
Oh, no, mate. No, absolutely. No. Next to nothing, actually. Back in the day. So I stand to be corrected here. This is actually an original Spitfire. It's not a replica. Mark 9. So it's one of the very last, obviously. I do apologise. Hopefully I haven't offended anyone. That's something else. Look at this. I'm actually touching an original Spitfire. Oh, God, that feels so good. There must be so many memories and stories with this aircraft. Wow, I'm blown away. All right, well, we've had a bit of a look around. This is pretty cool. The workshop here is, as you'd expect, absolutely A1. You know, the examples behind us, like I said, it's actually an original Spitfire. You don't see too many of those kicking around. And that was actually flying last year or something, so a guy was telling me. But yeah, it's registered. I don't think it'd take a lot to put it in the air and prop back on it and probably whatever else, and it'll be in the air again. So that's pretty exciting stuff. All right, we'll go and have a bit more of a look around. Hey mate, wouldn't you have loved a push car like this one when you were a kid? No, you're not going to fit, mate. You're not. No. Here we go, sorry. Oh, here we go, through the crowd. We've got pit specials. Paul Bennett flying. Paul Bennett, he's an absolute legend, this guy. So, he's doing a few stunts. Got his team out at the moment. Have a look at that. How good's that? I'm pleased I got here when I did, because, oh God, there's an eagle up there too. But this is pretty special. Oh, here we go. Look out! Whoa! What's the sound of those engines? That is something else.
These guys on the outside are actually...
Alright, so there's Paul Bennett and his son is in another. It's special, and there's something up there that's going to be pretty cool.
You can see how close together they are. Now, even though what we have here is three-dimensional, we'll call it two-dimensional. Pulling up now into a
Beautiful wing over.
Modifying their throttle position, always keeping their eye
I
on
think I've actually flown into this air show.
that is a barrel roll, basically because
Beautiful barrel roll.
what it would be like for those
Loop, lovely.
inside the barrel. Imagine you're one of 3 cars that are going along a 3-lane road. You come up to a curve. If you all want to stay in line, the guy on the outside actually travels further, so he has to increase the throttle.
How good's that? How good's that for a wing over? And I've stayed in perfect formation.
He has to actually slow down because he travels less distance.
So the outside one actually has to go faster than the inside one to stay in perfect formation. So these guys are right on there.
Pulling up again, loop. This is part of the 3-ship loop.
Beautiful loop. Just
Remembering
perfect.
up there, you can feel that slight breeze that's
You have to be
blowing.
happy with that.
There'll be a lot more breeze when they're at the top of the loop, and they're also doing
These guys, Paul Benno, he's top notch.
again, you can see just how close they are there.
Oh, mighty, they're only like within feet of each other.
Despite the fact that they have done this hundreds and hundreds
What do you reckon of this, mate? This is top notch, isn't it?
through on the ground, you may have seen everyone, you know, they were doing mass malfunction.
Hey?
Now, get ready with your cameras. For the sky is split.
Oh, look. Holy moly! Oh, yeah.
Pulling up,
Oh, no.
just going to hover there.
Oh, look at that. This thing there, wing over. Oh, no.
Imagine what it does to your body.
The hammer
He
hits
is
slowly
struggling
going.
with the meanwhile, up here at the high ramp,
Bloody holy.
to and from, pulling in with a roll.
It's a pity I couldn't catch all this on camera. I'd need 3 cameras going.
G's in these manoeuvres.
Alright, 10 G's he's pulling in this. Holy. Make your face buckle.
Beautiful top roll there.
That is just lovely.
Again, think he's maintaining that position. The wind up there is a
Hopefully
lot
this
stronger
camera
than
picks
it is
this up.
down here on the ground.
He's at a fair height.
Tail slide. This is one of the best tail slides you'll
This
see
is called a
anywhere
tail
in the
slide.
world.
And I've never seen that done before, to be
At
honest.
the same time as sliding backwards, then kicking out of it. Pulling up,
That was unbelievable.
forming a heart for all of those of you who are in love or would like to be.
Oh, look at that. Paul Bennett flying through the middle of a heart. How cool is that, eh? Look at that. Have a look at that. That is something else. Oh, here
If
these
you listen
guys come.
carefully with some of
Paul
these
Bennett's
high-speed
plane, the
manoeuvres,
guy's just
you
saying,
can
the
actually hear
commentator's
the
just saying,
wind
Paul
going
Bennett's plane is a
over
400
the
horsepower
wires
engine.
between the wings.
I wonder it goes pretty good. Oh yes, nice. Just like that, bomb barrel roll. Oh, here we go. Now the 2 guys are landing, and then Paul's coming past with a knife edge. Awesome.
And the aircraft's height is being controlled by the rudder while it's in. And ever the professional, Paul puts the wool bits down, and the other 2 bits are waiting there so that they taxi in formation. That is professional, isn't it?
Well, we're heading on down to my little aeroplane, and we've got to put the cover on it and stuff like that and make it a bit more secure. But yeah, lo and behold, if we haven't got some old warbirds flying over now. And the sound of these radial engines, they are just something else. Hopefully you can hear it. I'll get them as they go past. But yeah, hopefully you can hear that in the background. Have a look at that. There's something else. And there was 3 others flying around as well, so but yeah, oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. This is a whole display area here. So we've got models, we've got lollies, shirts, obviously, we've got hats, caps, you name it. I'll have to get a grumpy old pilot one. That'll impress my better half. Look at these models here, they are absolutely awesome. Oh, just right up my alley. Sprint cars, planes, you name it. Oh, how's the drum kit for 110 bucks? How cool is that? Are you getting one? Have a look at this. How good a job is that?
Powered by a 600 horsepower.
That's beautiful. These are beautiful. Oh, the helicopter, that's something else. And then we've got more models here. We've got flight training, Central Coast, Aero Club. Look at these models here, radio control models. This is when you love the P51 Mustang in the background there. And there's the size of them. They're so cool. Yeah, the whole setup here is really, really good, really professional. Well laid out, the whole bit. So, yeah. Favourite aeroplanes are taken off. I'll see if I can get this, hopefully we'll pick up the sound.
Was actually employed by 10 different countries. Performance increase was incredible. That data was sent off to the North American, and they produced the first Merlin-powered variant called the P51B. Number 26 Squadron RAF was equipped with the Mustang in January 42 and in April undertook its first mission. They basically said that we will build you a better aircraft with the same engine in the same time that it would take to fit up all the jigs. Last use. Very last combat use.
Oh, what a great afternoon it's been. Actually, I'm going to pan around and show you the crowd that's here in general viewing area. Have a look at this, will you? Now that's one hell of a crowd. There's thousands of people here. And, it's been advertised for quite a few months now. It's 6 months since I first saw the ad. So they've done a great job advertising. Yeah, and it's worth every penny, honestly. It didn't cost a lot to get here either. Like in general, nothing. It was very, very reasonable. So, and why wouldn't you want to come out on a great daylight today? It's just been awesome. So I'm going to go for a bit of a look in the big hangar over here. There's some warbirds in another hangar. And I thought we'd go and have a look at that. Well, here's something you don't see every day, a hawker hunter. $5 donation. You can sit in it. Lots of kids lining up for this one, let me tell you. And what else have we got here? We've got another display over here. Plane we've got is a Machi MB-326. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. It looks a bit of a weapon. Sort of more of the things they flew back in the days compared to what they've got nowadays. Over in the hangar here, we've got a few old warbirds over the back, so yeah, we'll go and have a bit of a look at those. So we're inside a big hangar at Scone Airport, and this is one hell of a display they got here. I'll pan around, just have a look what we've got here. There's all sorts of aircrafts here. Pretty keen to check out the seaplane down the other end there, to be honest. All these aircrafts are in absolutely beautiful condition. So yeah, we've got a couple of nice radials in the front there. P-51. And then we've got this army plane, the Cessna D1 Bird Dog. So now there's a fair old history behind that. And of course, we've got our big old seaplane here. Have a look at this, it's massive. Beautiful paint job. This has obviously been restored. And little biplane, little pit special. What have we got over here? Oh, this is a display set up here. It's the F2B Bristol fighter. Oh my God! Imagine being in that in the war. That's bizarre.
Today, this is part of Ross Place collection. The aircraft was put together by Ross's dad, Paul, and it's in the markings of when Commander Bobby had left the rest of the airframe there until he came back to Australia.
So our mate was just saying, this aircraft installed hanging on the islands, New Guinea, brought it back to Australia, and then fully restored it. All cracking again.
Main spar
Look at that.
and a secondary spar. All of the ribs basically hang on to them. They're covered with
Now, well, you have a look at this setup. All been at air shows. Tell me, what other air show in Australia would have a B-double for a setup, for merch and all that sort of stuff? How good is that? And the Spitfire down the end here. That is just beautiful. Why don't you just have a bit of a look and see what we got? So, all sorts of stuff, t-shirts, hats, you name it. Look at stubby holders, hoodies. This is very cool. And good on him. Yeah, I've seen Paul Bennett a few times and he's absolutely awesome. Oh, here today is just like the show that him and his other two fellas put on. was a whole nother level. But yeah, good on him. Now we're going to go and have a look at something else here. So the whole town has basically participated in this show, and a few of the local lads have put their cars in. I'll just pan around and have a look at this. Starting off with the big Hilux, and I reckon this is about a 61, somewhere thereabouts, Mustang. That would have the 289, yeah, sure, it does have the 289 in it. Then we've got the Rover. There wouldn't have been too many of those in Australia. 34 Rover. God, what a car they were. Oh, they're the MG. So yeah, both these cars British, obviously. Someone's brought their little, I don't know what that is. I'm not really sure what that is. Looks like someone's house. Then yeah, and we've got a Porsche. And I'd love to know what year this is. Doesn't actually say. Oh, they're a nice car. I actually drove one of those years ago in the HR Holden. One of my favourite cars. Absolutely. Hello, mate. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, built like a brick shit, as they were, the HR Holdens. And someone's brought this 260Z in. And then we finish off with the Alfa Romeo. So this Alfa Romeo is an interesting looking little car. So yeah, talking about Paul Bennett, he's just done a strip run, which I missed out on, and left smoke from one end to the other. It's pretty cool, and here he comes again, so I better get this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Air Show 7. And the beautiful blue skies of Scone, New South Wales, Paul Bennett,
powers up, he's going to set up for his landing sequence.
Paul Bennett Air Shows, and I'd like you to come over and say good day to Paul at his merchandise trailer, and you can ask him all the questions about his beautiful aircraft that he owns and operates.
That's one big aircraft.
So he can be ready.
Well, that aircraft that just went past, the wingspan is 40 metres wide and the length of it is 32 metres. That's one big
For
plane.
any young kiddies out there, we don't want
that's a nice little finale to the day. You don't see that every day of the week, do you? What a great way to end the day. So with that, I am going to pack up my aeroplane now, and yeah, I need to put the cover on it and pack some gear up and get over to the motel. I am so looking forward to having a shower and chilling for a bit, and I've heard the RSL is really good for a feed here in Scone, so we might have to go and have a look at that. But yeah, thanks for hanging with us for this video. I've had a lot of fun making this one. It's just been an absolutely awesome day here. So yeah, so I'll go and do a flight plan now and get ready for tomorrow to take off in the morning. But yeah, once again, please like and subscribe if you like the video. Hope you do, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless, please take care, and I'll catch up with you soon.